Hello everyone and welcome to our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
How
Except
many times?
Sapare and the Mooses. Or is that?
How many times can you say that and still fuck it up?
Did I fuck it up?
Yeah, you said a Phoenix White Ace Attorney.
That's because there's a huge Ace Attorney before Phoenix Wright. Mainly there's a huge Ace before Phoenix Wright. And it has a little glowy bit on it to show you how fucking awesome it is.
Bear with me here. The glowy bit looks like a black hole that is pulling in Ace Attorney's hands.
It does. Looks like it's some kind of like dark sun that's just like absorbing Phoenix Wright. And he was like, no.
Terrible, painful. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get this party started.
Alright, new game time.
Pinkie Pie style.
Yeah, the Lost Turnabout. Aw, man. And then it has this awesome, like, really dark, like, horror-sounding music. Grr, how did I get into this mess?
Being a main character.
That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Jeez.
What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Jeez. That opening is even more dramatic than I freaking remember it. I guess mainly because, like, the first time I played, I didn't know what to expect from this game, but now I know how, like, ridiculously out of place that is for a Phoenix Wright game, which is why it's so hilarious.
It's pretty epic. I'm pretty sure judges like that actually all day.
He probably just goes around, and yeah, I'm honestly surprised he hasn't done that to, you know, freaking that Gumshoe yet. I'm sure he hasn't been like, you don't deserve the title of detective. Bam.
The other guy did that.
That's true. Pretty much everyone's always hating on poor Gumshoe.
Even Phoenix White.
Even Phoenix Wright. Even when Gumshoe is being helpful, Phoenix is like, don't be such a noob. Fuck you.
Maybe Gumshoe has a -8 charisma skill.
Yeah, he probably does. That would explain why everyone hates him so much. Because he seems pretty cool. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Do. It has this little, like, tune thing. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway.
Like a boss. He's the best. Sleeping through the trial.
That would surprise me all that much if freaking Phoenix Wright was you know, caught sleeping before trial. I don't know why I almost said Sapare. I wouldn't be surprised if you caught sleeping before trial, Sapare. Jeez, you probably, like, stabbed a dude, and then you're, like, just sleeping in court.
Yeah, honestly, Phoenix White would still win, even if he was sleeping during the trial.
It probably would. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Do you wanna be this guy?
He looks evil.
Good, I finally found it.
Oh, okay, I didn't know there was only time. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but I'm really weird looking. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney.
Yeah.
Really weird looking.
He is weird looking. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. And I'll see if I still love it having played the first game. I remember I loved the way they introduced this when I originally played, because it seemed like a pretty good introduction. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing.
Not the first time he said that one.
It's probably not. I'm sure he says that to Maya all the time.
God damn it.
God damn it, Maya. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Ack! Good morning? What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Phoenix is just like, fuck off.
Is she gonna be our assistant?
Yeah. Am I in trouble or something? I guess we'll see. Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty.
Phoenix
Not
Wright.
guilty. Huh?
Phoenix Amnesia Wright.
Phoenix. So you figured it out, yeah. You start
Amnesia,
the first
the
chapter
Phoenix
with
Descent.
Amnesia. Gosh, that'd be the best game. You just see one of the, like, horrible creatures and be like, OBJECTION! And then, I don't know, Edgeworth would appear
Twi was a
and
horrible
fight them or
creature.
something. Huh?
Twi was a horrible creature.
Yeah. That'd be fun, I think. We gotta defend Cthulhu. Be the best trial. Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off, my eyes turned into stars.
More like into space.
Into space itself. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget that you're doing... I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me.
Yeah, you do have feathers in your boobs.
She does. I'm not sure why she has so many feathers. Like,
Because magic.
Yeah, it's magic. I guess she just likes feathers. It actually sounds pretty painful now that I think about it. Feathers in the boobs.
Maybe she's Scootaloo.
Maybe so. Jeez, Scootaloo grew into a really weird policewoman, if that's the case.
What, that was her future all along.
Clearly. That's what her cutie mark's gonna be. It's gonna be a baton for beating people.
I would not mind that.
You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. Afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? I don't know, because I felt like it.
We had so many Twi's already, everyone just blends together. Literally, after we finish a Twi, make someone not guilty, we put them in a blender.
Jeez, that sounds pretty morbid. Phoenix
We drink
Wright.
our last successes.
Phoenix Wright, a serial killer.
See, he can defend himself in front of the Twi court.
Yeah,
And it works.
we already did that in the first game.
Okay,
Not
we
because we
actually
actually
see a
killed
killer.
him. Yeah. You're absolutely horrible.
Like, we could just walk out on you.
No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Because amnesia happens.
How did you get amnesia? Did the guy hit you over the head with a freaking the thing,
Yeah,
and that
that's-
gives you
that's-
amnesia.
Right, that's what it was implying, yeah.
That's how amnesia works.
is it how amnesia works?
I don't think so, but okay.
I don't think so either, but you know, I went ahead and let the game, you know, I'm like, I'll take
I
your
let the
own
game be
choice,
Asian.
right? Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let the game dictate the amnesia, considering that Asian games seem to be the expert on it. I'm taking a shot at Rune Factory. Literally every main character Rune Factory has freaking amnesia, except for the spin-offs, but like all the main games.
I see.
The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to... Huh?
Nah.
Nah.
What you gonna do about it, bitch? Phoenix Wright, motherfucker, you can't touch me.
Exactly. I'm just gonna go have a burger. Fuck you. Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay?
Should get everyone together for that we had in the last game, and they just do the try for us. In fact, why don't we just get Edgeworth to do this for us?
Seriously. I mean, this is the first case. I'm pretty sure freaking Maya could handle this shit.
I think Maya would cause the whole courtroom to catch fire accidentally.
Probably. But see, I mean, that's handling it right. You can't prove someone's guilty if the courtroom's on fire.
True.
It's just like sending Derpy in there.
Derp attorney. Derpy hoops.
Yeah. Guess I must have amnesia. Oh, really?
How do you know what amnesia is if you don't know anything?
Well,
no,
I
that
don't.
is a good question.
Well, I don't think he doesn't know. I'm not really sure how amnesia normally works, but I assume from this game's not. At least this game doesn't assume the dumb thing of the person not knowing anything. I'm just gonna say he probably doesn't know anything about himself, but I don't know if that's how it works at all. So, you know.
But he doesn't know who the woman is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's. You know, I don't know. That's a fair point.
Keep going.
I don't amnesia. I'm not a doctor. Let's see. What can I piece together? From our conversation, I can safely say that I'm probably a defense attorney.
Imagine if it turns out he was actually an offense attorney.
that'd be pretty surprising. Like, that'd be quite the twist. Oh, man. They should do that in the, like, next Phoenix Wright game. They should, like, Phoenix Wright should just wake up and he's suddenly, like, an offense attorney.
He's just trying to prove his own guy guilty.
Yeah. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Considering you have amnesia, how do you know it's irresponsible? Jesus.
But maybe Phoenix Wright turned into a bitch and he doesn't trust in himself anymore.
Apparently amnesia makes you a bitch.
Makes sense.
Oh, someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. I don't get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from. Jeez, that sounds really morbid, Phoenix, right?
I mean, the worst thing is that he loses. So what? He's probably rich anyway.
We really should be rich after all the cases all the impossible cases we
I mean,
won.
even if we aren't rich, we just go to, like, Edgeworth and be like, you know, I saved your ass. Give me, like, $1 million.
I
Because
know.
Edgeworth is proven to be rich.
Yeah, Edgeworth's pretty rich. That's true. I'm pretty sure we could. I think if we're just like, hey, Edgeworth, let's just. I'm just going to like hang out in your house forever. Is that okay? He'd probably be cool.
Just wear his jacket from the one that he has pinned up. Just take that one and wear it.
Jeez, he'd be so pissed.
Play on his chessboard when he isn't around.
Oh man, now I actually want to do that. See, we should write Phoenix Wright fanfics.
Nah.
It's too much work. September 8th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2.
Hey, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Alright, it's one of those guys.
he is the guy from the first trial of the first game.
Is he
Court
the same
is-
guy or is he Olsen? No, people.
Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Yes, he sounds like a badass, don't judge me. He's the best of his type.
I'm pretty sure last game you made him sound like a total bitch, so maybe just grew some balls, I don't know.
I don't know, he stole Edgeworth's voice cords.
Makes sense. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys around here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready?
No.
No. What if I said no? Would that be alright?
10 out of 10.
I love this game already. Just, fingers. Of course it wouldn't. Then why bother asking to begin with? That's a good question. Aww.
It's a noob 12.
Yeah, it is.
When
Actually,
no, you lose the case.
I'd be surprised, but you know, this game, like, you know, it's like the first game, the first few, well, at least the first
You
trial,
can't,
it's pretty,
yeah.
Yeah, you can't really fuck up that easily. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses.
Yeah, oh me, motherfucker!
He does. I was not sure if they did this in real court. I'm pretty sure the judge would get in so much trouble. Like, one of the attorneys had amnesia and was like, I will hear excuses, bitch.
You can solve this case either way.
Yeah.
So Gabriel at his face.
Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Also. Alright. Yes, because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. How much swifter can you get than the normal, like, 3-day dumb thing in courts these days?
Half a day.
Half a day. You've got
Half a day
an
and a lunch
hour. You get into lunch break to solve this shit. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I did. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. My voice has changed again. Yes, I'm sure you are well aware the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
How is that worse?
Bad, because killing police is bad.
Well, yeah. I suppose that's a fair point. Just a policeman. You did what to a policeman? I believe she fucked a policeman.
And then killed him.
Yeah. It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case,
what were you lovers like? Were you lovers like? I don't even have words for it.
Tony's with benefits.
Yeah, exactly.
The prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well, Mr. Plain.
Plain.
Please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. White. Let's see what you have learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
I'm thinking we could still be considered a rookie, but okay.
maybe he hasn't teacher for like the last year.
So, okay. And who are you again?
Please bring Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Ah, yeah.
Anyone who starts this thing with Dick Gumshoe that's bad.
Yeah, that is bad for them, considering that, I mean, you know, Gumshoe is definitely going to prove a bigger asset to us in the end of the day. I think
For
it's
one, because he's
required.
incompetent. For another, because he owes us.
Exactly. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh, man.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. He's looking kind of down today. Okay, that's it. I'm a detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. I'm not sure if I mentioned this last game or not. I think we did. Still, though, freaking Gumshoe, when he looks down like that, he looks like a freaking, like, I don't know, like a sad puppy or something.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about him looking like a sad puppy.
Okay.
And it has not changed. He still looks like a sad puppy.
he definitely does. Glad to hear it. Okay, Gumshoe, you keep looking like a sad puppy. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know.
Is that in a sexual way or none?
I'm pretty sure that's in the way that, you know, they're like co-workers, but, you know, he's...
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the way that police works under one another.
Right. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me.
So... God damn, now she reminds me of that other guy who kept saying so at every end of the sentence.
It does. You know, she is kind
He
of
was
like
also
that.
a police guy.
Yeah, he was also a police guy, and he was also really enthusiastic. She's just...
And you didn't like him.
Well, yeah, but he was kind of a bitch. No, like,
liked
literally no one liked him. I only started to like him a little more when I realized that the entire game, like, everyone was like, man, that guy's such a bitch.
Yes.
They'd, like, if he was the kind of guy that, like, he got raped, everyone would be like, you know what, he probably deserved it. And I'd be like,
Why would he rape
"Jeez."
the other person?
Probably.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince.
What a name.
What a name. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
It does not look hey, that damn. I'm sure he died purposely.
You know, yeah, actually looking at that, you're right. It does look like a fall that you could survive that.
He'd probably be feeling in pain, but he wouldn't die.
Right.
I mean, I suppose he snapped his neck, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is.
Did he land face first?
I guess he did.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy?
Oh, because you didn't.
I see, everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor. No.
Oh, you can't pain. Go home.
He drunk. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. The Evidence Act. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today?
No, it's very wrong.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I was like, my head's on wrong today. Uh,
Imagine if Phoenix Wright had a double personality and his other personality is Mr. Wong,
that'd be pretty
who
intense.
prosecutes everyone.
Man,
And he has to
I'd
do a
love
case
to see
against
that
himself.
twist. That would explain the game that you don't play, Phoenix Wright. I still don't actually know what that's about, but you know, we'll get there eventually.
Yes.
There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir.
Well, I made all that shit up. I'm actually like a hobo from the street.
Phoenix Hobo.
Ace hobo.
Yeah. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are listed there, sir. Okay, so, I don't remember if we had the profiles part or not before. I think we did, but I don't think we ever, like, I don't think we ever used it in the case, did we?
Never.
Seems like we usually have to.
I think in like very specific places, maybe, but not often.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think
But we
this
have played
one
so many
more
spin-off games to Phoenix Wright, it's hard to say at this point.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But, anyways. Yep, info about evidence and people involved in the case. Yeah, that's all listed there. You can look at the court record by touching the court record button.
I will touch your court record button.
Ah, yeah. Just
I'm sure she... Whatever.
Huh?
Nothing. Keep going.
The court record button. You really know what you're talking about, huh? I don't know. If someone told me to press the court record button, I'd be like, I think you're crazy.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch, you really did do it. You'll go die.
Hey, you could just solve this case really easily by being like, she did it. I'm done, I can leave. I still get paid.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be an ace attorney if we did that. That wouldn't be justice for all if we did that. We've got to be the best.
It's justice. Look at her. She looks like a killer.
Sure, okay.
Each of those feathers represents one murder that she has done.
She looks like the biggest nerd ever, but okay.
Exactly. Nerds are killers.
Yeah.
Have you watched public media?
Fair point. Dumb, yeah. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Since when do you care about chit-chat? I swear it's like we chit-chat with our assistant all the time.
Maybe he's just on a bad day. I mean, he seems really grumpy today. Maybe he also had the same dream that you had.
He probably did. It was like, god damn it, that dream where I kill Phoenix Wright again. Maybe I should see a doctor. Every night. Maybe I should see a doctor about this.
Nah, I just have to kill Phoenix Wright.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. Okay, you really want me to do that? Fine, look, it's an attorney's badge. My all-important attorney's badge. Oh, my all-important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney.
Still looks like a cookie.
Still looks exactly the same, like a cookie.
You could numb that. You could just bite into that.
Man, I want to now. Freaking cookie badge. Cell phone. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Time of death 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Would only be covered in bruises from where it hit the ground?
Or maybe the guy just likes kinky stuff, I don't know.
Maybe he does. Glasses. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby.
Yes.
Let's see. And crime photo. The victim fell from the walking path above. Check to look at the photo. Yep, it sure is that photo. Okay.
So it's the glasses, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it again? The court. Yes, the court. Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Can we just say the most random stuff?
Yeah, it was a wallet. I'm pretty sure it was a wallet.
Objection! This is a court of law! You can't just make up wild guesses!
Agreed. They're right, Mr. Wright. You have to check the court record before you answer. If you don't, your client might end up with a guilty verdict. Client, you do realize that's you, right? I'll ask you one more time. What was the piece of evidence? Jeez, I was like super pissed about that. Like, you motherfucker. This is a court of law. You don't joke around here, motherfucker.
That's what we always do.
Yeah, I know.
Guess I was left to victory.
Yep, exactly. It was a police badge. He's a cop, then I guess maybe a badge or something.
Objection! I just said that you can't just guess, you nigga. Please stick to the facts of this case.
Objection! He's a policeman, correct?
I don't think you understand the problem here.
I will not have an uninformed lawyer in my court. Yes, Your Honor. Because there's a fooling those two.
Like, I was just like totally ringed it. Like, objection! I'm totally correct in my guess.
I know, seriously. Like, he says there's no fooling those two, but honestly, if there weren't the judge here, I think we'd probably convince the other guy that it was a wallet and he should fuck off.
Actually, yeah, I think Payne would have snapped there.
Yeah. Please, for my sake, look at the court record, sir. It's the court record button, right? I'll ask you one more time. What was the piece of evidence? Okay, I guess it was a pair of glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's
Objection.
right. The victim grabbed the criminal's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those the glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair, but these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor.
Laugh's pretty amazing that you just did there.
I think his voice is getting more fucked up the further we are going. He had boys and then he got like cut off and then they got crushed.
Makes sense. That explains a lot of things. And it's probably pretty accurate for Mr. Payne here. You certainly know Max Payne.
I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
What, more than one piece of evidence? Amazing!
No, it's such a twist. I can't believe it myself.
And this evidence is very decisive.
Really? Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony. Decisive evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
Oh, come on! We already had this!
We already had.
He snapped his neck and then a zombie. He snapped his neck and then came back as a zombie to write the name.
Oh man, this is a lot more hilarious playing it again with someone who can point out stuff like that. 'Cause yeah, He snapped his neck. How do they think he wrote his freaking name? I get this is the first
quote ever.
Oh man. Gumshoe, we love you, but you really are pretty incompetent. You didn't think about
maybe
that.
Maybe he's playing it. Maybe he knows we're gonna figure this out and he wanted to get the evidence too.
Oh, maybe so. Gumshoe is a pretty big bro like that. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
You just can't get over
Oh.
this.
I already... Hopefully it's not bad that I'm already, I'm already pointing out the first case I'm pretty much going to breeze through, but the first case is easy anyways, because it's obviously when I played the most, and I can already point out what's wrong with this as well, because if we look at the profiles, oh no, it's not spelled right.
I didn't know that because I hadn't read a name yet.
Yeah.
Correctly, but it's kind of funny because of the fact that you wouldn't know that the fucking nigga would know, but his assistant, whatever his name.
Yeah, you think so? God damn it,
So
Detective
we're gonna find out he did actually snap his neck. Good guess.
Huh?
Because I mean, he can't write the fucking name if his neck is snapped. Anyway, keep going. I wanna know what happens.
Yeah. Alright. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to say she's not the culprit.
I don't like saying it, but I just said it twice.
I know.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
It sure is. Why, this is a picture. Yes, I can see the name is very clearly written here.
So my question is why they can't have colored pictures in this universe.
I'm not sure why they never have colored pictures.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
I'm always really confused at what point in time the Phoenix Wright games take place in, but I thought it was supposed to be like in the near-ish future.
It's in the near future.
Yeah, because it's like court systems are all dumb. And I don't get it, because I'm pretty sure if they're actually, like, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure normally for, like, this stuff you probably would have colored pictures. If it's,
Wait,
like,
why would you not have
taking.
colored pictures ever?
That's a good question. I don't know. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. I guess they're just too cool for color. I bet the judge sits back every day and he's just like, man, I wish this entire world was black and white.
So I mean,
Just
his
like-
beard is black and white.
Exactly, just like his beard and his coat thingy.
Yes.
Whatever they call these that the judges wear.
His
Understood.
swag
Yes, my best. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. I'm voter 2 added to the
And
court.
she has a tie.
Oh yeah, it does have a tie. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But, I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. How do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? It's a very good question, Mr. Wright.
You start a rap song.
Yep. You're like, yo, dog. I'm gonna rap your face off.
Quite amazing.
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Why?
It's just against the law, but let's forget about that.
Yeah, I know. Let's forget about the fact that everyone's supposed to swear an oath that they won't, you know.
In fact, she just said that every single guy ever lies in front of the court.
She did. But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like, that detective, he does look sort of like a scatterbrain.
God, I want a game that replaces Detective Gumshoe with Derpy.
That would be pretty amazing. To be fair, like Detective Gumshoe is amazing, but like right now he is like, what is he doing with his eyebrows? Where he's just like in the middle of the courtroom.
Like, come on, the guy in Knights of the Republic does that too. Remember?
Oh yeah, he does. People apparently some people just love their eyebrows.
I don't even know how he does it.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Decisive evidence.
Let's say that Mr. Payne's face looks amazing in that, like, flash thingy at the bottom.
Yeah.
He actually looks really badass there for a second.
Oh man, I actually I spaced out there for a second. I'm not even sure how, but I didn't really see either face. I was just like, I was like, mainly I was thinking, like, I was wondering if we were going to have the press button from default, and we do. So we can go ahead and press through this statement. Hold it! About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? Lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. Well, if you could check the strength of lens, couldn't you just, like, find the place that she fucking bought them at and be like, hey, did you just sell this girl these lenses?
Well, I don't know. I was wondering that technically she could just say, oh, I bought these glasses here.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I guess you can't. Maybe, I don't know. I have no glasses. You have glasses, not me.
Yeah. I do have glasses. I guess it's always a matter of, receipts and stuff, and I'm pretty sure, I think they'd be able to prove it, but I'm not really sure. I obviously,
maybe they're lazy.
I don't really, maybe they're lazy.
Because they're half a day.
Yeah. What should I do now? Continue pressing. There's no point in leaving it be forever.
It's kind of this thing in this game.
Yeah. Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have any more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
Really? I think that's impossible.
That's a pretty OP dirt and sand.
Did the guy, right after having his neck snapped and turning into a zombie, also rub like the glasses over the sand for a minute?
Apparently. He was just like, yeah, I gotta make sure these are good and clean. What are you saying, detective? Is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my clients? Something like that.
What?
I see. So there's no proof. Well, ow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut.
He achieved absolutely whatever.
There's something even more. Yeah. I don't think we did achieve anything with that whole line, but you
absolutely
know.
Nothing.
We were pretty badass while we did it. Hold it! Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. You looked at the wounds on the victim's body. There's no way it was anything else. Let's continue with your testimony, detective. Let's see. Broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. I'm not sure. I don't think we have anything for that yet, but I'm guessing with maybe it's his body being covered in bruises. I Say this. Or maybe it's the broken neck thing. I don't know. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. I managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Hold it! The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but was the name that of my client? Like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, and there it is. Hold it! Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. It's got a point. Hey, hold on, huh? Don't ha me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that she mentions it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I thought it'd feel different. I thought it felt like getting a boner.
It feels like the first time. Every time.
First it works every time 70% of the time.
Yes.
I better check the court record again.
So wait, the snap neck is not a contradiction.
I guess not.
Okay.
It's one of those things. With the very least, that one, like, it's easy enough to point out the right contradiction. But yeah, the snapped neck, I unfortunately don't think ever does come up in the case. Even though it would be a contradiction, it's, not in game logic.
I don't think you can write your name after snapping your neck.
I
think snapping your neck is pretty much fatal. Even if it's not instantly fatal, you wouldn't be able to write anything.
Right. Your brain function wouldn't be very high at that point if you had any time at all before dying. And, obviously you wouldn't be able to see... Yeah, it's just... hard to... Thinking about it makes it pretty morbid, actually. I don't want to think about it.
Morbidness. Go fight your thing.
Alright. Hold it! There's one last thing that I'm just kind of harassing about. And you are certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. There are scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there are grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. Certainly seems the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. If it really was him, then we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up, keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence. Oh, that present evidence.
Good.
I don't need more tutorial. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right, huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles. So you're saying that you couldn't do this before, that in court law you just couldn't show pictures, you couldn't be like, this person is my no. Just, okay.
It's against the law, motherfucker.
It's against the law. The law. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, yep, there's something more incriminating during the thing. He managed to land on the ground, right? Defendant's name, except you are incorrect, because if we look at the profiles... Objection! What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it out at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. See, Phoenix Wright gets just as excited about we do when it comes to this table slamming and stuff. What a rush, indeed. Huh?
He loves it.
Yeah, he It's his favorite activity. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me.
Objection! What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bride. I don't know.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Bardo. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. Well, what's going on here? I've no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled that. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
You guys all suck.
You suck. Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Objection! But... But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Objection! May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No!
This is very true. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
I'm not gonna say you can't do that, but I think it's I'm pretty sure at the very least one of those things you're probably not supposed to have, like, romantic interest in other, but I don't know. I've obviously never joined the police force. I know normally they try to avoid conflict of interest, but at the same time I don't really know how they, completely, I don't think they can tell, well, you can't date this other police
Come
officer.
on. Phoenix Wright is a lover with Edgeworth.
That's a fair point. I guess everyone can have their little things. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir.
So, do we want to keep going this part, or do we want to end this part?
I was actually gonna say now seems like a pretty good part to end. But, yes, this is just as fun. In fact, I swear this is more fun than I remember it. Phoenix Wright's, I don't know, it's a great game to play with someone. And it's also a great game to object to. Well, object with, I don't know. I obviously don't object to the game, but, Anyways.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys next time.
Yep, and remember, Max Payne sucks.